Hello and welcome to another Doctor Who Series 9 episode review with me, John Parker, and...
Me, Jack Gelling, and today we are reviewing the series finale, Hell Bent. Now, if you think about the title very carefully, you can actually see that it does live up to its name, if you think about it. Because this episode was... well, the main story was kind of something I weren't exactly expecting. Now, after I've seen the trailer, the preview clip... Well, actually, yeah, it was nothing I expected at all, to be honest. This basically was the Doctor being hell-bent on saving Clara. That's really all it was. All it was. The Doctor punching through the solid wall, mainly to get to Gallifrey, was to save Clara, and the mention of the hybrid was brought up every now and again, but was never fully truly explained. There was, well, it was explained. It was basically two warrior races that literally became one, or as Ashilda or me put it, it was basically two different beings working together to create mass destruction or whatever. The more you think about it, the more realistically, it doesn't really entirely make sense. The story does. The Doctor wants to say Clara, regardless, that he's lost so much. Why shouldn't he? But I thought Gallifrey's return, or the Doctor breaking through the barrier to get to Gallifrey, was going to be for something rather than nothing. Well, it wasn't for nothing, I guess, but I don't know. I expected Gallifrey's revival or return to be something a bit more grander. I didn't feel like it was that grand.
Okay, I suppose that part was a bit... could have been better done. But I think I got the story. I mean, the Doctor said that it was, the people from Gallifrey had come out of that dimension, well, somehow, he didn't know how.
Yeah.
But so that never got explained. But
Yeah, that
him
did
being
actually.
him being trapped in the confession doll, that was all the time I was doing. They
Yes,
plonked
yes,
him
it
in
was.
there, and he just went the long way round, so he didn't have to save it the hybrid. But I don't even think he properly knew
No.
who the hybrid was,
Well, actually, technically,
because
actually, he
he
does.
said the prophecy said it was two warrior races, but he didn't know which one they were.
But the Doctor did say that the Wraith, the Cloister Wraith, actually told the Doctor who it was, and it scared him so much as never said so. I mean, we know from experience in the past, something that scares the Doctor, or something he knows, he never says. For example, his name. For example, we don't know
Mm.
his name, yes, and this is one of his deepest dark secrets, and I'm pretty sure he's got one other one tucked away somewhere. So I'm pretty sure he does know who the hybrid is, or what it is exactly, but he's definitely not going to say, especially the Time Lords, you know. So,
Mhm.
are the Time Lords back, or are they semi-back?
I would say
Back.
they were back, but
Yeah.
they're hard to get at. They're
Yeah.
there,
They're hard to get at,
but they're
yeah.
not.
I
As
like
long as
that.
they don't time travel, they're hard to get at. They're at
I
the end
mean,
of the universe still.
they are the end
So.
of the universe, but then, of course, they have got a whole, warehouse of TARDISes and everything,
Yeah.
right? Which I will get to in a second, by the way.
Yeah.
And of course, they can literally just see through time anyway, through the void and whatever. So, I think
Mhm.
it's the void. I can't remember. It's the void.
Was
So,
it the Temple Schism? Did
yeah,
they look through that time?
they haven't even got a time travel. They can just look through and oh, there you are. And that's why the Doctor's trying to get Clara out of that realm to obviously try and find some way to revive her. So yeah, the basic plot or the summary of it was to literally break through the barriers, get into Gallifrey, save Clara, and put things right, I suppose,
Mhm.
in a way. The Doctor's main mission was to put things right, and, well, I suppose,
And it
in the
went
end.
slightly wrong, slightly right. It was half and half.
Yeah, the ending to that was odd.
I
Um,
I like the end of that.
the beginning was weird as hell, right? I know what it was going on, and of course we've seen the diner again, haven't we?
Yeah.
The diner from the beginning of Series
Yeah.
6.
Uh-huh.
So that was good to see that again. Although, is that some sort of plot twist, or is that some sort of reference or a hint to something in the future, do you think? Or,
Maybe.
interesting, isn't it? Although it's kind of
Hang
weird.
on.
What?
When we first saw Peter Capaldi in the episode, it was when he said no, sir, no, 13. Remember that one? Was that you were talking about?
Sorry, do remind me.
The Peter Capaldi's doctor, when we first saw him on the screen, remember? He said, no, sir, all 13.
All 13, yep.
Yeah. Was that after we saw the diner?
Don't know. I don't know whether that. I don't know
Or was
whether.
that part of the episode? I can't remember.
I'm not quite sure if that event has even happened yet.
Because I was just saying, that might have been maybe the link, or... I don't know.
I don't know, but that point in time from the day of the Doctor has neither been explained or properly
Oh,
shown yet. So I'm still thinking that's going to come sooner or later. So we'll probably soon see what happens after that. So yeah, of course. Brief summary overall. The Doctor's main mission was to save Clara, the long way round, and to... Well, that was mainly it, wasn't it, I suppose? To find any way and all way possible to actually save her and bring her back. But then, of course,
yeah.
I suppose in the end, science and
He technically
nature...
succeeded.
Uh,
Technically. It was
I'm
the
not
most
sure.
awkwardest way ever, and technically she's still got that ending to come if she chooses it.
Right, yeah, I suppose so. Anyway,
What was you about to say?
well, no, actually, I'm going to break it down slightly now. I'm going to break it down slightly and I'll move on after that. So at the beginning, we had the Doctor arriving on Gallifrey, where he was back in his hut, so to speak. I'm not sure if it's the same hut from the day of the Doctor or the one from Listen, when Clara went through and actually met the Doctor for the first time as a little boy, you know. So we're back in there. The old woman, I think, was the caretaker, because when she looked
Yeah.
at him, she was shocked and amazed and surprised. So that kind of gave me a good feeling, to be honest. I quite liked that. I don't know why, but I quite liked it. And of course, afterwards, after, well, sort of a threat, so to speak, from the Lord President,
That's a lot of reincarnated, as he's so widely
yeah,
put.
that I will talk about in the writing section, because continuity
By
does
the way,
not...
I put that in quotes because I wasn't so
Ah,
sure about that. So.
yeah, I'll talk about that when it comes to the writing, because the continuity, I think, sucked at that point. So once the Doctor had kind of greeted his old buddies, so to speak, he went to the capital where they were trying to gather information about this hybrid, because I think the Time Lords were truly scared about what it could do, as the prophecy states that it could ruin Gallifrey altogether. I think the Doctor actually kind of thought, yeah, I know all about the hybrid, it's not going to do anything, because I don't care, I'm just going to use you to get Clara back and do whatever I want. That's basically what it was, wasn't it? It was
Probably.
using... I think he was using their fear,
Mm.
and he was trying to sort of help them, just so he can get into the vault with the TARDISes. Well, no, so he can, one, save Clara, bring her out of a time stream, go into the warehouse, which is underneath the cloister dungeon, which I'll call that. Which was great, because we saw Daleks, Cybermen, Weeping Angels, that was great. And
Oh, by the way, the Weeping Angels link with Clara, because I don't believe Clara saw the Weeping Angels, has she?
she has
Am I mistaken? What the hell was that?
the name of the Doctor. Every single enemy came, well, not every single enemy, but everyone in the universe came to hear what the
Yeah.
Doctor's name was, and they were...
But it only
they were there.
happened like once, didn't it?
Yeah, just once. But she
Yeah,
knew,
that explains why I thought that she hadn't seen it before, because I didn't see her that often with them.
but she knew what she
But
was
yeah,
doing.
that was good.
She knew what she was doing. And then, of course, towards the end, after the Doctor managed to steal the toilets, which, by the way, was amazing to see the classical look, you know,
Yep.
basically how they're
I like that.
manufactured, and oh god, that was absolutely brilliant. So it was great to bring that back into the actual episode and the story, because that's exactly
Also,
how...
quick little insertion here.
Yeah.
The book, the manual,
Mhm.
Ashilda, me, was reading it. I was like, I just speak Gallifreyan.
She's a weird character, to be honest with you. I have no idea
Yeah.
where she even comes into it anymore. Her character's kind of like, what?
Yeah,
Ugh,
it's like,
whatever.
yeah, don't know what's going on with her. But, yeah.
Getting slightly sick of her, to be honest. Now it's just like, ugh, you're here again. There you are.
You're there, aren't
Yeah.
you?
So yeah, the Doctor did everything he possibly could to try and save Clara, But of course, as science and nature proved, or pushed on, it couldn't happen, and therefore kind of technically didn't. Now that ending was quite strange, to be honest. I didn't quite know where they was going to go with it. I don't think Clara would have remained alive, to be honest. I think she would have gone back. Because she knows the stakes, she knows exactly what would have happened. I think she's gone for good now. But then again, that means her shield has got a TARDIS. Oh, God. Yeah, there's a lot...
I don't know, because you got to see it from her point of view here. She's got this TARDIS now, and she knows how to fly it.
Yeah, true.
From experience with the Doctor. So I'm going to guess that because she knows she can technically, I don't know how she put it, actually, but either way, if she can technically go in between. She's got 2 points. She's got when she got the TARDIS and when in the diner, quotes and quotes, and then you've got her death where she goes back to the Gallifrey and asks her to put them back. Right?
Yeah.
You've got 2 points here. She's got this entire gap. She's probably going to go around. We're probably going to see episodes in the next series. Well, you know, or maybe we might do, depending on the writers.
I doubt
where
Jenna Coleman
where we might see her. We might see her. We might see her. Or maybe we might see we see a Shilda. Maybe there'll be a storyline where Jenna Coleman's character just.
I think we'll definitely see a
away.
Shilda or me at some point in the future, definitely, for definite. But for now, I don't know. Because now the Doctor's lost his memory of Clara, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's lost memory of Clara, and
So the Time
we've
Lords
got
couldn't
2
track her.
TARDISes now using the time vortex and whatever else, which we saw at the end where the 2 TARDISes went past each other.
Yeah.
Technically, the Doctor should have saw that on the scanner, but
But you see... Well, yeah, so that's basically the basic plot. Well, it's not really basic, to be honest.
it's all over the place.
But do leave your thoughts in the comments below. Do give us your thoughts on what you thought of the actual storyline, the plot of the episode, because we would love to hear them, definitely. Characters. Now, of course, we saw the Time Lords again. And, of course, we saw the Sisterhood of Khan. I think the Sisterhood of Khan is like the kind of sister of Gallifrey, the sister of the Time Lords, you know. You got 2 different species, one brother, one sister, right? The Time Lords, sister for Khan. The Time Lords are the brothers, the Sisterhood are the sisters. You know, they're kind of family in a way, but not entirely. Who else did we have that appeared? Of course, we had a Shilda, who was literally just, well,
Oh,
nutters.
was it the General?
Yeah, we saw the General
The
again
guy-
from the Day
yeah.
of the Doctor.
Regenerate into a woman?
Yes.
I like that, because it was like, first time I've ever seen a Time Lord regenerate into a woman.
Yeah, but I hope Moffat doesn't get any kind of ideas.
Also, it's a bit boring. He was just lying on the ground with a bit of effects on him. I
Yeah,
could have made it a bit more dramatic.
true,
Oh,
I suppose. But other than the Sisterhood and the Doctor, Clara and the Time Lords, that's pretty much it for the characters, and of course a Shilda and whatnot. But again, Maisie Williams did a great job playing a Shilda. I think she did good. And of course, I was surprised to see that Jenna Coleman was having a significant role in this one. I thought she was kind of gone earlier in the series, to be honest.
No, she's back on the credits as well.
Yeah, which was strange. Because usually when actors have a day off, they don't get... The names doesn't get taken at the title sequence, it just kind of stays in. But anyway, that's pretty much all I can really talk about the characters, I suppose.
Sorry, I just thought, imagine if there is an episode of Jenna Coleman in the next series, and we do see her again. You can just imagine if she's walking around like, I don't know, Earth or another planet, and she's got no pulse. God help her if she ever goes to a hospital.
Yeah, true. Now, with the characters and the writing, I'm going to put these 2 together, actually. The whole Rassilon reincarnated. Now, this is where a few issues...
I think that was just him. I think that was just him mouthing off, saying, "I'm better than everyone." Blah 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 blah.
Well, if you can all cast your minds back to the end of time, when the Time Lord actually managed to break through the time lock and actually try and replace Earth with themselves. Obviously, Timothy Dalton played... Was it Timothy? Yeah, it was. Timothy Dalton played Rassilon, or Lord President, as they called him. And he also had the gauntlet, remember? The gauntlet, which was quite... I can't remember what that was from, actually, the gauntlet. But anyway, where did those 2... The events we had today and the one we had in the end of time, where do those 2 lie? Because in the end of time, that was when the Gallifrey was about to fall, about to be annihilated. But, of course, we've just had, in the Day of the Doctor, for example, that was when Gallifrey went after the Time War ended.
Mm.
So, I think there's a bit of a slight continuity problem there, and I'm sorry, but from a technical
the
point
Doctor
of view...
himself said he didn't know how the hell they'd got out of that dimension. So.
Unless time's been rewritten, and... Well, actually, no, technically, time has been written, hasn't it? Because the
Hang
Doctor...
on.
What?
There is one storyline we haven't considered, and maybe that has a link. Maybe Stephen Moffat might put that link in the future. Who knows? But what the hell happened to Missy? I've got a plan, or she knows what to do. I can't remember what she said now.
Yeah.
But with the Daleks, did she mess something up with the Gallifreyan timeline? I don't know.
Something's different.
They missed that storyline out, and I want to know what happened.
Also, that confession dial.
Mm.
How did that get into Mrs. Hands in the first place?
How interesting.
Now, I know we had...
And the Doctor dropped it on the floor, didn't he? We didn't see pick it up.
No. Of course, remember in the prologue, before the series started, the Doctor's with the Sisterhood, and he showed it to them. Has he always had it? Has he not always had it? And there is a bit of a serious issue there, from a technical point of view, from my technical point of view. And there's quite a few loopholes that's been created. But, to be honest with you, overall, the amazement of seeing the Time Lords, the Citadel, Gallifrey, the old classical TARDISes, the old
very nice
manufactured
hijack
state.
as well. Yeah.
I know, that was very weird, that was.
Bright white, loved it.
Just seeing all them again, the suspense, the tension.
The random
was brilliant.
diner TARDIS exterior just spinning around, it was hilarious.
Yeah, that's just weird beyond belief.
Yeah.
That all kind of helped support this episode, but to be honest with you... What?
We missed this point, Jack.
Oh.
The new sonic screwdriver.
I was saving that till last.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was saving that till last, but God, that looks
It
both
looks
weird and very cool.
And good.
And
yeah.
very cool.
And did you see how it was formed? It just
No.
literally, it was like little particles went zzz, and then it just span out. It was amazing. Oh.
It's like the
Yes,
the
I can
cube from the
see
Theta
Second
concept.
Life possibilities.
It's like the Theta.
The
that
cube, yeah,
the cube
they're coming
appears.
together.
And
Yeah,
you
but they were with this was particles, that was with the cube. Yeah.
But you could give that to someone, couldn't you? You could have an object in the console just generate a sonic screwdriver, and then just give it out. Well, anyway, now we're going to Second Life talk now. But yeah, that was absolutely brilliant. And we saw the Doctor back in his prime once again.
Yeah, and the lovely lights switching on in the console, and then him having that run you clever boy and be a doctor, and then he's got the coat and the sonic screen just all together. And then we saw the next time bit for the Christmas special, and I was like, well, they're playing a joke there.
Yeah, that was a bit strange, but I
liked it.
think we'll get more details as the time comes on. Comes along. So, right, verdict time.
Yes.
Out of 10, I'm giving this a 9.5. Still not giving it a 10. And that's my gut feeling, and I don't go against my gut.
The funny thing about me is when I get overexcited, my mind races. So when that episode finished, and after I saw the next time, and after all that, I immediately was like, I want to give this a 10 out of 10.
Well, yeah, just don't...
But sitting down and thinking about it while you've been talking, I've seen the problems that you were talking about, and I understand them. But I think, because I loved the fact that they've had no TARDIS, the fact that we saw the classic TARDIS, the fact that we saw the TARDIS looks like without its chameleon circuit on. By the way, a shield of breaking, well, not breaking, just not working out how to do the chameleon circuit. It's hilarious. It was like, ha ha ha.
What a reference that was.
Because we saw the Gallifrey, because we saw Gallifreyans, because we saw the Time Lords, because we just saw this, I just like how we've just got a lot of info, and it's just made me smile, and I just loved it. I'm going to give it a very low 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
My first 10 out of 10, I'm really happy. So yeah, I just say it's very level.
I actually missed one point out I wanted to make. Back to the characters, Ishilda or me. There's actually a classical character in the classic series called the Valyard.
Yes.
Basically, he is somewhat a dark side of the Doctor, apparently, from what I've read.
Yeah, she's very similar to that, isn't she?
Yeah, she kind of strikes me as that. So that was just my opinion, my thing I want to add in.
She can't regenerate though. That's the only problem.
Yeah, so she's not a Time Lord, but she might just be the dark essence of the Doctor or something like that. Something like that.
But that's who knows? It could be Missy and the Doctor together as who she was talking about. It could be her, or it could even have been Clara. We don't know.
Either way, I think there's a lot that needs to be answered still.
Yes.
But until then, we'll have to wait and see. So guys, that is our review for the series finale. John,
Yep. Oh.
before we finish off, your overall feelings, not verdicts, but your overall feelings of this series.
To be honest with you, this is one of my favouriteest series. And I think that's mainly because of Peter Capaldi. He's pretty good as a Doctor, you've got to admit it. Due to this finale, and just some of the episodes are really good. Some really intriguing storylines and some really intriguing monster ideas. And also, good on you, Stephen Moffat. You're pretty good with letting storylines seep through episodes. Carry on. I forgot the word.
True.
But anyway, but also the series did compare with some of my favourite episodes and series from the past. So I will say this series pretty damn good. Liked it. Can't wait for season 10.
For me, it's more or less been touch and go, to be honest with you. Capaldi's performance, Jenna Coleman's well, mine, all the actors' performances in every episode was brilliant. Top notch. I suppose just one episode or two just either wasn't really relevant or didn't make sense or was not really that interesting. But overall, it's been a very interestingly odd series.
I did like the cinematic feel though. I did like what they're doing
with
Series 8 and Series 9 have been pretty good with that.
I think Series 9 has been the
of
best
course,
for the cinematic feel.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, just good feeling, good.
So
Alright,
folks,
Stephen Moffat, but I still think he should give it a break for it.
Yeah. So folks, that is the end of our review, and of course you won't be seeing another one now until Christmas Day. Yes, indeed. So until then folks, I hope you enjoyed the review. Remember to do leave your personal opinions on the episode and the series itself down below in the comments.
Subscribe if you haven't already.
Yep, and we'll be glad to see you again Christmas Day. So until then, take care, stay safe, and bye for now.
Bye bye guys.
That is all we have for today folks.
Join us again next week on another Sci-Fi Geeks video to find out what adventure we embark on next.
Thank you for watching. Feel free to like and comment on the video below. Remember to subscribe so you can keep up to date with our latest videos.
Till next time.
Take care, stay safe, and remember,
let your geeky side out. Toodle pip.